From Virginia Rider Training Program Sports Desk, here's your WDBJ7 Sports Report.
For high school football programs across the country, excitement is building ahead of the start of the upcoming season. But for one program here in Southwest Virginia, there won't be any Friday night lights.
Football is the biggest community event we have every year.
But for the upcoming season in Reiner, Auburn high school football will look a little different.
We had some real high hopes this year for football, and we had some indications that we felt were showing that we could have a pretty good team this year, take a step forward from where we were last year. But when it got to the first day of practice, the juniors and the seniors didn't show up. We were left with a situation where we had one senior, one junior, 8 sophomores, and 14 freshmen.
With the lack of upperclassmen paired with concerns about player safety, the Eagles will not play a varsity football season in 2024. According to Auburn Athletic Director Paul Dominy, the team makeup came as a surprise.
We were a bit surprised ourselves. We were in the month of July, we were talking about whether or not there was a need to buy extra helmets and whether or not we had enough. At this point, we feel like a couple of key players decided not to play, and things just kind of snowballed from there.
Auburn has played abbreviated seasons in years past due to roster issues, but this is the first year the varsity team's season will be eliminated.
What we're doing this year, we're hoping will create a difference. We've been in a situation in years past where we've had to play freshmen and sophomores on varsity. They've gotten injured, they've gotten beaten up, they haven't come back. So now we're hoping that by taking this step, we'll have them better prepared when they reach the varsity level, and we'll be able to sustain the interest that we have among those groups.
All but one senior on the roster will be able to compete as part of the JV team.
The decision affects more than just the football team, yes. I mean, there's the marching band, there's the cheerleaders. We're also going to make both of those a major part of the event that we're turning Wednesday night JV football into for this year, to make sure that those students don't miss out on the experience that they would have had otherwise.
Dominy says he's hopeful about the future of Auburn football because of the interest coming from the younger players involved in the system, saying that protecting their health now will hopefully lead towards a more competitive, safer program.
We know it's a good decision. We won't know how good, whether it's a good decision or a great decision for another 2 to 3 years. We recognize that it's a negative for this year. Our expectation and our hope is that it's going to have significant positive results over the next 3, 4, 5 years, and really put us back in a place where we're very competitive in football.
As for the teams Auburn was scheduled to play this season, Dominy says they have a few options when it comes to the VHSL. They can accept the game as a forfeit, they can fill the spot with a different game, or they can choose to play a 9-game season, which still makes them playoff eligible. That's your look at sports. We're back after the break.